This segment brought to you by Brown Chevrolet Buick in Wamego, just a short drive down the yellow brick road. How come I always start?
You're the boss, Frank.
I don't know. Good morning. I'm Frank.
I'm Deb.
And this is Around Kansas. So anyway, good morning. Do we have breakfast here today or what?
You can't eat those. You know, and in my attempt to educate the masses out there, the great unwashed who don't know about such things, buffalo gourds, I love just walking around picking up stuff, you know, and these things, though, have fascinated me. When I was a kid, Frank, my granny grew gourds. Did your folks grow gourds?
No.
Well, my granny, being the most creative person I ever knew, raised gourds, and she raised those the dipper gourds. Remember the dipper gourds? And you see a lot of craftspeople have them for birdhouses, and we did that, but we also actually used them for dippers. Frank, do you remember when you could actually drink from a dipper and nobody thought you were going to die if you drank from a common dipper? I mean, we drank from a dipper, and then we had dippers at church. I can remember when I was a kid, you'd go up to, we didn't have running water and restrooms and stuff in the church. We were lucky to have them in the house, much less in the church. So we had it on the pulpit, and everybody teases me about the way I say that, but in front of the pulpit, there was a little flower arrangement every Sunday, and then there was a dipper and a bucket of water.
Pool pit. I was thinking a pool pit. Okay.
So Ann Seel gives me grief about this all the time. Yeah, she and Betty Lou Pardue. You can ask them about how I say pulpit. But anyway, but I digress. Anyway.
So why are these called buffalo gourds?
I guess they were just around where the buffalo were. I don't know. But
so you made it up.
No, I did not make it up. I don't make this stuff up. Right? You can't make this stuff, and I don't have to make this stuff up. But I've always loved gourds because Granny and I would, do all that stuff. So these, actually, there are two really pretty ones. I'll bring them out later because we're going to do a segment on gourds because I know you can't wait. We're going to talk about them.
Are we going to have to cut away? Because I'm waiting for her to tell us what this thing is, too. Anyway. I think we're going to have to go to the story on buffalo gourds or whatever these things are really called. This one's empty.
We're saving that for last, Frank. Okay. Actually, it should have some seeds. It's got seeds in it. If you listen closely, you're probably deaf. So anyway, since I would go out in western Kansas, in fact, one day, Heather and I were out driving around, and I made Heather stop, our producer, and while I pulled up some buffalo gourd plants, I was going to bring them back to Topeka, and I forgot them and left them in the car. But now I have them just all around the house, so it's a great world.
Does she have buffaloes now in her car, or what?
No, we keep.
Sorry, that was bad. Bad joke.
Bad. That was really bad. You can't wait to get to this, can you? We got some other stories to come in between, but I know you can't wait for the buffalo gourd story. Stay with us.